What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Diesel Dog video. I got a little project in the garage this Saturday night. I got a Ford pickup in here. I'm finally working on something other than my own junk. This is one of our shop trucks, and I'm gonna be doing a little sprucing up on it for them tonight. I'm gonna show you what we got. So this is a 2001 F350. It's got the 7.3 Power Stroke in it. And we got a long bed, 8-foot bed, 4-door. This was actually one of my boss's trucks. It was his truck when they first opened the shop, like over 20 years ago. And it's still around, which is pretty cool. Our foreman was driving it for a number of years since I've started there 8 years ago. It's kind of been his daily driver that they let him drive. But other than that, it's just kind of just an all-around shop truck. Some guys use it to tow trailers here and there on the weekends. A couple years ago, we did body work on this thing. A couple of guys tackled some body work on it. I never really touched it. So basically fixed some rust. I got a new door over there. Paint and body, new paint. White paint's a little dirty right now. But the thing's got like 340,000 miles on it. Still runs like a top. And just got a little wear and tear. You know, some dents on the bumpers and stuff here and there, but overall the thing's in a great shape, but there's always room for improvement. So that's what brings us to what's in this box. I'm gonna show you what we got here. So this is the Yitta motor tonneau cover. They contacted me, wanted to know if I could try out a product for them. They didn't have a tonneau cover that would fit my truck, but they had some for the old work truck here, the old Ford. So I asked my boss at work, hey, you guys want a tonneau cover? I can do a video, I can put it on your truck and you can keep it and we'll do a little testing out on it. So they said, yeah, let's do it. So we're gonna unbox this thing, put it on there, and we'll see what it looks like. You can see there is a liner, one of the plastic stock, you know, bed liners in here, but being it's a 2001, it's getting some ripples in it. It's been used and abused like a truck. It's been used for what it's meant for. So I would say if you got an old truck like this is the perfect modification to cover up maybe some dents in the truck. And you know, you can roll this thing back. This is the soft tonneau cover, so you can roll it, cover it up. If you need your bed space, you just roll it back up, you got it. And you can kind of cover up everything going on in the bed there. Just spruce it up a little bit, your old truck. So let's unbox this thing and see what we're gonna be dealing with here. Pretty heavy box, so definitely doesn't feel like a flimsy unit. Thought I had all the tape cut here. Guess we got some on the ends. All right, Yitta motor tonneau. Let's see what we got. Yep, so we got some foam stuff here. I'm assuming these are going to be some directions. Got some hardware. Yeah, assembly directions. Looks like you're going to have some rails. Got a couple sets of rails here. And that feels like some hardware. And then this is going to be our cover. So hopefully I can handle this by myself and I don't need a second hand with this part, but I think we'll be able to make do. All right. Smells a little funky, but packaging will do that. Well, time for a new knife already. We're gonna handle some plastic. Here's a little bit closer look. Here's our cover. Feels nice and it's a nice material. You know, it doesn't feel real flimsy. We'll see when I get it unrolled and everything, but these are your rails. I'm assuming you're gonna have to get your rails. I don't know, hopefully they work still with this plastic, the bed caps on there, but we'll make do, we'll figure it out. Let's dig all this out of here and let's go through these directions because I'm not quite sure what goes on first or what. So pretty easy, detailed, step-by-step instructions Does look like they're pretty generic. It says for Tacoma truck, so this is probably just like for everyone they sell. This is basically the general concept, but it says we're gonna be laying the main part of the tonneau cover up on, calls it the bulkhead up here in the front. We're gonna have to figure out our rails. The rails will attach to here. It says to clamp in there. I'll take that screw out. It does come with an Allen key there. Some other stuff in here. These are all of our clamps in here. So you're going to be using a series of clamps to attach the rails to the top of the bed rails there. And gives a few examples here, what not to do and what to do. I think we're just going to have to kind of lay this stuff up on there, see how it lays before I do anything permanent. And then we'll see where we get, because I was looking at this and I'm like, oh, that's for Tacoma again. So it's kind of generic instructions, but I mean, how hard can it be, really? Yitta motor. Let's lay this stuff up on there and see what we're working with. I guess we're just supposed to dangle this thing up on here first. Yeah, okay. Kind of center her up. I mean, something like that, right? Something like that. Okay. So basically, here, I'll pull it back off here. Just to show you. So that's that tab. Here's the end of your rail. And it only slides on one way. So that's slid in there. Don't want to smash your material in there. All right, there we go. Now we're slid in there. Now you can tighten that little Allen bolt there, and that'll lock you in, but I'm gonna have to do some shifting here, slide that one in and kind of level it out and make sure I got it all even before I start clamping down. And then you're gonna start clamping this rail with these clamps I'll show you in a minute. And just go down, clamp all your rails, and then we'll unravel this thing and see how it works. We got her on there, and let me say, this thing is stretched tight, which is good, but I felt like I was gonna break the dang thing. Underneath here, you've got your release. Yeah, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm assuming you just pull it and things should pop up like that. I'll show you in here is where it clips into here, and then you're gonna pull it down. It's tight. I thought maybe I needed to adjust this, but then the back side here, this plastic, it kind of butts up against your rail here. So if I slid that up, then it was hitting that. Just wasn't tight enough, so I had to put it back to where they were. And I got it. It'll close. It's just a little freaky, being it's a new item here. I'm assuming it'll stretch out over time, but like getting it to fold down, it's a bit of a chore. It's like you just got to get it just right. Let it stretch over top. Oh yeah, there we go. It's gonna snap in. Make sure the cellar side's, oh yeah, there we go. And then tailgate, just kind of had to, with two hands here, I had to lift that up and slide it under. There you go. Tailgate closes. Sits pretty flush. Nice good seal. Got a rubber seal underneath, hit the tailgate. I mean, it stretches it tight, which is good. You don't want this thing flopping around. So it's got 3 rails in here that rest up on the rails. So that keeps your, there's one, there's the other. There's the other. It keeps it from bowing down. So it's got some support under there and it looks good. I mean, backing up, it's just like a nice custom touch to pickups. I do like the flat flush tonneau covers. I don't mind the soft ones because I like being able to roll it up. I've only had a tonneau cover on one truck and I ended up selling it. I wish I would have kept it on there, but I wouldn't mind getting one for mine. It's a pretty nice unit. The Yitta motor. It's late, guys. Come on. Just that kind of new look on there gives that truck just a nice spruced up look there. You know, you got a dirty bed, you got stuff you keep back there, and just throwing something on there gives it a nice clean look. It doesn't look so much like a work truck or an old truck. You know, looking at this thing, yes, it's had body and paint done, but you wouldn't know this thing has as many miles on it as it does. So pretty cool. Glad the hope shop gets some use out of that. I told them they could have it, do whatever they want with it, but I expect it'll stay on there. So you can just roll it up if you need the bed, like I said. And pretty good unit, pretty solid unit. I'm impressed. It's a nice tight fit. Hopefully it holds up. We'll see. But I'm happy with it. I'm glad we could put it on there. Wouldn't mind having an old truck like this, to be honest, especially with the 7.3. So there you have it. Nice little Saturday night project on a truck that isn't my own. We're not fixing something broken. We're just sprucing up an old work truck. Happy to do it for the shop. Pretty cool being able to be a part of something like this. Thank you to Yitta Motor in conjunction with Oedro Parts. I've done stuff for both those companies. Pretty good stuff. I'll leave the links down in the description for this tonneau cover. They got ones that fit all different trucks. Tacomas, apparently, since it's riddled up in the directions there. But let me know down in the comments what you think. I mean, this thing is pretty nice. You just roll it up. It's got the straps there. You can roll it up and secure it. Roll it back if you need to cover some stuff up. Not a bad upgrade for your old truck. I'd say if you got an old truck, like I said, looking to get one of these, nice clean look. I like it. I actually really like it. I'm really considering trying to find one for my 5'8" bed for my Silverado. Any of you other companies out there want to send me another tonneau cover, I'd gladly take it off your hands. But that's going to do it for me in this video. Thanks guys for watching. Let me know down in the comments. I'm gonna leave you guys with a little diesel startup because, you know, name's Diesel Dog on the channel, and A lot of what I work on is my own gas truck, but I do work on diesels for a living in the shop. So let's hear a little 7.3 action to send you off.